afternoon, everyone. It's me again. I'm gonna try and make this video a little bit shorter. So I am gonna try and do like 2 videos a week. I'm trying to learn how to do this and fit it around my family schedule. Because I have kids and a husband and all that, and I'm fairly new at this YouTube channel thing. So, with that said, I'm going to jump right into today's topic, which is health anxiety and Googling your symptoms. If you've ever been, in like support groups for health anxiety, that as soon as anybody mentions having Googled their symptoms, you will get a ton of people like, no, don't do it. Don't Google your symptoms. And I'm going to say that is really good advice. It's really, really, really good advice, because we get ourselves all kinds of worked up over it. We have a symptom, punch it into a search engine, and then one thing leads to another, and then we're all upset and convinced we're dying. So, keeping this in mind, that it is kind of like the way we've all gotten ourselves worked up. I do want to say though that it's okay to Google symptoms, not obsessively or overdone, but like for example with me, I explained in a previous video that it was my body was just, it felt like it was falling apart, and then it turned out it was perimenopause, and and it was because I was Googling about breast pain. I was having some severe breast pain. It was going up into my armpit, like deep, and scaring me. I had, so I went to the doctor, had breast exam. I ended up having my very first mammogram ever, and it turned out to be okay. Like, everything was fine, but it was Googling that I first even came across that word perimenopause, and then so that's kind of when I started that journey. And so I would say that yes, you can absolutely, Google your symptoms or get into any whatever search engine you prefer and look up symptoms, but do it smart. And what I mean by that is you have to understand how these algorithms work on search engines. When you punch in your symptoms, you get just sort of a little list of normal ailments that you could have. Like it's pretty standard stuff, and at first you're like, okay, so nothing major popped up and I'm going to be okay. But here's the trap we fall into. We decide it's not good enough. And we search more, and we keep searching, and we keep punching in the same question, but we're like rewording it a different way. And so the algorithms see this as you not getting the answers you were looking for. It's like the search engine's like, well, this person keeps asking, so then it's going to start presenting more options as to the cause of your symptoms. And then that's when it starts to get into scary stuff and the stuff that's least likely to be the problem. But being as it's health anxiety and you know how it works, you and me and everybody else jumps on the worst case scenarios. So it's sort of a trap that we fall into ourselves. And I gotta tell you something, it's perfectly human to fall into that trap. It's okay. We've all been there. Like my husband, he's actually threatened to take my phone from me. He's been like, what are you doing? What are you doing on your phone? And he just knew. And when I got to the point where I was lying to my husband, I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. I can't go on like this anymore. So my message for you today is Google or search them out, or whatever your search engine is. Search it out, but do it in a smart way. Keep it short, sweet. You're needing a moment to have, a moment of relief. But don't obsessively keep searching the same symptoms out, because you're only going to be presented with scarier and scarier options as you go. But it's like really the least likely cause of your symptoms. But they're going to be there in front of your face, so you're going to be like, oh crap, I'm dying. That's it. So don't do it. You know, I mean, I would say refrain from Googling your symptoms at all, but we all know it's a bad habit we develop and we need to cut it out. Just knock it off. And if you do, if you absolutely cannot resist, just ask the question once, look at your top search results, and leave it at that. Okay? So this is the end of my video, and as always, I like to end telling you all to just please be kind to yourselves, okay? You're worth it. Bye.